Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video we're going to be talking about the Anupama series guys. And we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that's about to go down in the Anupama series. Guys, let's find out the drama that is about to unfold. But before I continue into the video guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Toshu's phone rings and then he says sorry and disconnects the call. And Pama recalls Toshu serving the dish and confronts him, asking him when he is lazy about doing every work, then why he was so eager to serve the food. When I told Rahul clearly that I would check the dish and then I would serve it to Mrs. Smith myself, she asks what did he do. Yashdeep and Biji are coming there. Then Yashdeep says everything seems to be silent. We must have got good rating. Then Biji says we will get high ratings. Then he says he will give the good news to Anupama Ji. Toshu then says you didn't find anyone to blame, me, and thinks that I have added cockroaches in the dish. He says he can't see it and feel disgusted and will roam keeping cockroach in my pocket. He says I served it as we can't reheat the biryani, else you would have scolded me. Yashdeep and Biji comes there and then he asks what happened. And Pama looks at him. Then Aadya asks Shruti to come. Then in another scene, Aadya asks Shruti to come with her to bring pops. Shruti asks her not to do anything that makes her apologize to her pops again. So she asks her to go and watch film with her friends. While Aadya says no. And Pama Joshi has hurt me twice on my birthday. I won't let her go easily and will make her pay for it. Back to Anupama's scene again, Yashdeep is shocked and says we thought that we would see American star. Biji is so happy that she made Prasad to keep in Gurudwara. But he says I thought to give you good news, but... Anupama then says I have made food with full concentration, but someone added cockroach in it intentionally. Toshu asks her not to blame him and tells that he went leaving the dish with Rahul and went to attend to the call. Anu then says, I am sorry Anu for calling her, but Anupama asks him not to say sorry and says it is not your mistake. Toshu says it is not my mistake either. You left the dish, maybe cockroaches went inside themselves. You have done a mistake, why are you blaming me? Yashdeep then says, I am sorry, if you had not gone to attend to the personal call leaving your professional work, then this wouldn't have happened. And Pama says, I went just for a minute. Then he says, your one mistake proved costly for us. It was about my reputation and business. Anu tries to say, but Yashdeep stops him and says it is between me and my business partner. He says, I came to give good news, but because of you, what we have to suffer. Babuji is calling Anupama, worried, while Varat comes and says you are awake till now. Babuji says Anupama is not picking the call. Then Varat says Anupama must be happy hearing critics and getting photos clicked. He asks him to sleep, but Babuji says he is restless as she didn't message or call. Then he says Biji, Yashdeep and Anuj also not picking the call either. That's why he is worried. Back to Anupama said Anupama is outside, then Anuj asks her to drink water and asks what is happening to you. She takes heavy breaths. Then he asks why are you ruining your health? Drink water. Anupama blames herself and says how can this happen? I have ruined everything. He hugs her to pacify her and asks why you want to ruin your health and asks her not to cry. Says nothing can be fine if you cry. Varaj asks Babuji to sleep in another scene and says he will message Anupama. He messages someone and then the goon calls him and Varaj asks him to send address. He says I will go to that address and check. So he thinks whatever he wants will happen here and smiles. Back to Anuj and Anupama scene, Anuj asks Anupama to have water and look at him. He says you are not wrong, don't feel guilty. He says Mrs. Smith said so much, but she will not post anything without checking the facts. He asks her not to cry and says nothing will be solved if you cry. Then Anupama says Yashdeep sir has done so much for me, gave me work and trusted me, But what I gave them back is disrespect and insult. She says they must be feeling sad. In another scene, Aadya asks Shruti to come with her, so she tells her that she will go there and will take birthday present from Anupama, just she, and will free pops from her. While Anuj was also talking to Anupama and asked her not to cry and says everything is going to be back to normal. Anupama asks Anuj to go and says Shruti must be searching for you. Then Anuj says right. Then Anupama asks him to go. Aadya comes here and says I was searching for my pops everywhere and came here. Then Anupama says sorry and wishes her happy birthday. But Aadya says you didn't let my birthday happy by doing the decoration, which I don't like. And because of you, Shruti has to organize my birthday in the hotel. She says, I thought you will go back to India if I tear your diary and you will lose the competition. But Anuj asked her to stop it. Aadya says, I told you to ask her not to come in front of me today. But she says, you have spoiled my birthday, so even your special day is spoiled. It is really good. Anuj shouts, Aadya. Then Anupama holds her head. Anuj asks her to think before using such words. But Aadya asks, did you think about your daughter? How I must be feeling when you left the party? Then Anuj asks if you think about others, how you hurt them. Then he asks, why do you misbehave with Anupama? Shruti, Nurse and me. He asks if she understood. Then Anupama asks Anuj to stop. Anuj tells that Anupama has decorated the house to make your birthday better. Then he says, Aadya hates you for whatever you did 5 years back. But why is she saying this now? He tells your happiness can't be bigger than others' troubles. Then he says, more than your birthday, I give more importance to Anupama as she is in trouble and needs me and has taken a stand for her. He says, we wanted to make your birthday better and asked what to do if problem came and I came here. He asks her to go with Shruti wherever she wants, but he will not come until he sorts out this problem. Then Aadya says, I will not go without you and will take you with me. And Anupama says, stop it, both of you. She asks them not to fight because of her, and then she says, all the world is sad because of me. I can't see you sad. She apologizes to Aadya for everything and says sorry. She then asks Anu to go home with Aadya. Then Aadya holds his hand. What is it with Aadya? Like, guys, that's quite a lot. And Anupama is actually passing through a lot in this episode. But yet, Aadya with her troubles again. Guys, what do you have to say about the episode? What do you have to say about the drama going down between Anupama, Anuj, and Aadya? Please drop what you think about them on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.